first base thing. Like for his position, that would probably be the most ideal thing to do. But that's what he did. So yeah, coming up to the last lap, I think I was just a little bit behind, but I was really attacking then. I was a little nervous, but when I got onto the backstretch with about 50 meters to go, I could see I was really gaining on him. So I knew I would have it then. I didn't know exactly what time I was skating, but so I just continued to attack as hard as I could. Yeah, it was a good time.
I saw the two of you speak to each other before the race. What did you tell each other?
He asked me if I'm going to over the top louder. I said, no, I'm not going out that hard. Okay, so then I thought after I said that, he's probably going to attack really hard and try and catch my draft. So that's what he did.
What happened? Yeah. So what did you tell? Did you talk to each other after the race?
I talked to him after the race. He said he felt like he had a good one. I felt like I had a good one too. Yeah. Probably my laps close together. Yeah.
Thanks. During the streak, do you get nervous during more and more as each of these thing goes on and these races get close?
I think I was more nervous yesterday, but today I felt really comfortable. Even probably more comfortable than yesterday, so a little bit less nervous, but yeah, I try not to think about it, obviously. It's not important. I would love to have the record, but yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
There's a lot of young skaters out there today, a lot of people from the Kettle Moraine, and we see this growing as the Olympics approach next year. Mm-hmm. So you're obviously a role model, and what are your thoughts to these young people you see at the Pettit Center and all over the world?
Yeah, well, I'm glad that they can be able to see me, competing well and doing well at my home track where they can train also. Hopefully that draws more attention, brings more people in. I'm guessing there will be some more coming in from after this because we haven't had something this big here in a while. So looking forward to that.
Thanks.
Can I ask you about the 500?
Mm-hmm.
9.56 is an opener. That's the best it gets hit sea level, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's one of the best ones I've done. So.
How did you manage to do something like that? I mean, I know the ice is good, and I know the numbers are great, and there's personal records everywhere, but how did you pull that off?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable. I knew DeBoo would be on a good one today. I had a really good first step off the line, and after that, it just projected me into really good skating. And I focused on, not rushing too much in the first, 30 meters and getting down and getting good pushes. And I could feel the speed when I was crossing the line that it was going to be good. And I figured he would go like 9.6, and I couldn't see him in my peripheral vision, so I thought it was good. Coming out of the exit of the turn, I also expected to see him out of the side view, but I didn't. So I just attacked as hard as I could, and it was a good one. So, yeah.
And following up on his 1500, I know you do this all the time. A 500 isn't a leg trasher, but at that pace, it might be. So did that fatigue you at all?
It did fatigue me a little bit, yeah. I could feel on the bike after I was cooling down after the 500. And in the warm-up, I was, had a little bit of fatigue, so I figured I would go out at a bit more conservative pace, so I didn't attack it as hard as I could. Kjeld went out pretty hard, but I tried to hold it back just a little bit to save it for, last lap.
So it was all strategy? You didn't change your fuel or try to rest or do anything different with your...
I took a lot of fuel. I took a lot of gels, a whole bunch of carbs. So,
Okay. It's interesting. You and Bob kind of have different perspectives. He just told NBC Sports or whatever, no pressure, all fun. Mm-hmm. But you said that you are a little bit nervous. Now that it is kind of all behind you, I know there's still tomorrow, but how much pressure did you feel? Just there's family here. There's people who are learning about speed skating now. How would you measure that?
Just a tiny bit more pressure than I would usually have in a normal World Cup. Of course, I want to win and be able to do the best I can in case somebody goes out there and does a crazy time, which, like DeBoo did in the 1,000 meter in Calgary. So that's what you would call pressure. So, yeah, but this, here, I've been feeling all right, especially after the 1,000 meter. Been getting more comfortable. And I'll try and recover the best I can tonight going into the 500. Hopefully I can, pull off a win in that too.
You are just doing the 500, right? You're not doing team.
No, just
down there. Okay.
Yeah.
What else did I want to ask you?
It's basically like a silly question, but I mean, winning those certificates for the the best in this track.
Yeah.
Does it mean more to you than here? Does that little thing mean more?
Of course,
than it would
of course.
somewhere else?
Because Herrenveen is, supposed to be the fastest ice, right? And now we're in Milwaukee, and everybody's going faster. Yeah, so it means a lot. It's pretty quick compared to
Have you texted Paul or anything? Or message?
I've seen him across the rink.
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up.
He's got to be thrilled.
I think he's happy. You look pretty happy.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm sorry. Did you? Maybe I spaced out the fastest sub level or 34 sea level, right? World record for that.
Yep.
Was that a goal coming in, being faster than 34
I
seconds?
thought it would be possible to go 33. I had done 34.07 here a while ago, like I think it was a month ago or something like that.
Okay.
So I knew it'd be faster, and yeah, it was really good to be able to do 33. And I also had, I think yesterday I had the fastest sea level lap, 24.2, and of course the fastest 1,000 meter. So,
Okay.
yeah. And 1,500.
Yeah.
Jordan, not like the streak or the competition was any pressure, but you had a lot of familiar faces in the crowd come just here to see
Yeah.
you. Do you recognize people?
Of course, yeah. There's up in the VIP, you got the Crookshank crew and Dan Jansen, Casey Fitzrandolph, Shawnee Davis. I don't want to disappoint them, especially Shawnee when he's on the side of the track. He's going to be handing out awards later. I don't want to go up and mess up the race and then have him give me a medal to second place. I don't think he'd be happy with that. So that was a little bit of pressure. Yeah.
You're so close with him. Did he say anything that you'll remember? I mean, he talked on the rink a little bit.
He thought it was a perfect race, which usually he doesn't say. So
Wow.
I remember that. Yeah.
That's huge.
That was what, 15? 15. Yeah. Did you decide to swing both arms in the final back stretch of 1,500 meter?
Yeah, usually I swing both arms in the last lap. I think it helps my rhythm, and I can get a lot of pushes in. I can see like some of the other skaters, and they got the two arms on the back in the last lap. Their rhythm isn't quite as high, so I think it helps me.
Just have one more question.
Thank you.